We should have done oxygen.
Yeah. Trust me when I say, because of COVID-19, to do cosplay, I'm gonna have to probably hook up an oxygen tank to it.
Yeah, you should just dress as Darth Vader, and then when you have the oxygen, let us think you're acting.
No, I know. I was thinking I could go for something like the Batman, the bad guy in the Batman,
Oh yeah.
or Hannibal Lecter. It's the same mask,
So speaking of that,
Yeah.
you're gonna be. This is your busy time of year.
Yes, this is. I'm going to be at the main ones are Crypticon, Scarefest, and then there's one in Knoxville of all things, and
Yes.
then back out to Scarefest, and there's another couple more, and I'd have to look at a calendar.
No RadCon.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
Those are quaint. Yeah. Radcon is that's rad, man.
All right, let's
Okay.
pray.
Let us pray.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Yeah.
I was excited about this because actually I knew about it before it came out, and I was waiting for it to come out, and I
Yes.
was like, we have to do the origin story of Predator, and then it's about the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Naru, a skilled warrior who's a woman. I was so happy to see a woman in this because it's about damn time. It took like 35 years for them to have a woman in Predator.
Right.
But anyway, she's a skilled warrior. She fights to protect her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth. So it was actually a prequel to the Predator, obviously.
It was. I think, personally, I think that she deserves an Academy Award because
Oh, I thought she was amazing. Yeah,
she was just astounding.
And this is totally a David and Goliath kind of story, and she ended up like going on a humongous journey and became like a predator herself, basically.
Yeah, became a predator herself, and I mean, her brother,
Her acting was great.
her and her brother carried the show 100%. And I have to say that it has got to be the best Predator movie of all.
I think so. The last one was 2018, and we reviewed that one, and I thought that was kind of lame.
Yeah,
I was like,
it
said it was
kinda
below
like-
average. I think I remember.
I mean, this is better than the original. I really think in every way.
But yeah, it didn't hang
is
on the
better.
technology so much. It didn't show like the night vision so much like the first one did,
Yeah, it's
which was really cheesy. I mean, it's dated now. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why.
yeah.
My
it's-
wife actually came down. She doesn't usually watch this kind of stuff, but she came down and said, "What are you watching?" And she sat next to me, and she got sucked into it.
Mine too. But same way. Mine was like just oh, what is this? And that was it.
And she's like, "I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, but this is really good."
Yeah, this is really good.
And then she
Because
told me some
this-
trivia. She found some trivia for me. She said that the cast. She saw an interview with the actress. God, what's her name? Amber Midthunder.
right.
But she saw an interview with her, and she said that she said in an interview that she was excited to come to the set because she came to the set and met Native Americans from all different kind of tribes, so this was basically everybody was from a Native American tribe, or what do they call them in Canada? They call them I can't remember what the word is. I can't remember what the word is. They use.
Indigenous.
No, it's like a Canadian version of Native American, which is like really, how Canadians make everything sound really
Everything
cheesy.
sound yeah. Yes,
No,
they do.
First Nation. Yeah, they were
Nation,
First
right.
Nation. See that doesn't that sound Canadian to you? Oh,
Yeah.
Are you First Nation?
No, it was.
No, but anyway, she said she was excited because it was mostly Native Americans, and they actually shot this in Comanche, so they had to learn the language, and they shot the whole thing in Comanche.
There's actually a totally Comanche cut of it.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. You can watch the Comanche
You can watch
version
it,
of this one.
Yeah, and there's so little dialogue in it, and it's so unimportant to the plot itself.
In fact, I might like that more. I
Yeah,
probably would
yeah.
appreciate that. But
It
she was a
was-
badass. I thought she was amazing. Even the plot was. I like how they weaved it into those. They made it more interesting, I think, than the
Yeah.
Predator.
Oh yeah. They really did, and they made in a weird way they kind of made the Predator.
Kind of secondary.
Yeah, kind of, and sort of like the Predator itself was just a challenge, right?
Yeah.
To the over and
Well, it was her
Um,
rite of passage. She had to kill her. She had to kill the hunter. She had to Yeah, she had to kill what was hunting her.
I wanted to give a whoop whoop to Quicksand, because Quicksand
Is that really hard to do?
whoop, whoop. Quicksand is not only is it hard to do, it's hard to deal with, but it's been a long time coming back. I mean, the last time that we saw this, Quicksand really was in the 60s and the early 70s.
Wait, what about Dora the Explorer?
Well, yeah.
8-year-olds watching that, and there was quicksand in that one.
Yeah, but that was cartoon. That was animated.
No, this was a live action one.
Really?
Yes.
Check it out.
Check it out. I've seen it twice because my 8-year-old likes it. I know I have to admit that.
It was such a dead plot device by the 70s that nobody would use it for anything, because literally every 30s, 40s, 50s adventure film, 60s adventure film had quicksand in it somewhere. And technically, quicksand doesn't even hardly exist.
The only thing I can think of since the 60s was Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably. Yeah.
In between that time.
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer. I'm telling you.
Dora. You have to see this film. The development of it. It's funny because I don't want to give stuff away. Actually, there's nothing to give away. You just watch it and you're just like, wow.
The sets are pretty amazing.
That's a badass.
The French guys were scary.
Yeah.
As they always are. I was kidding.
Yeah. I love the fact that you just go from one group of people that you don't understand to another that you don't understand.
The only thing I questioned was the whole buffalo thing.
That's what they did. That's what they did. They were only in it for the so that was the big thing. That was the big.
I was thinking of that time frame though, like that long ago. I don't know.
The Indian nations hated that the buffalo were just wiped out and they're just left and they were just pulled the skins off, which is interesting because it's a little bit of an inside story to the story. Like the French guys can do something that's as awful as the Predator. It just hardly doesn't even look like it's not the same thing and everything.
And there's some cool things that happen with the French guys. I'm not going to ruin anything, but one of my favorite lines though is like, "If it bleeds, I can kill it."
And in the end, they did.
Right.
Yeah. It especially if you were a fan of the Predator movie, the original Predator,
and you don't like one-liners so much.
Yeah. That
was the only one-liner I could think of.
There is no humor in this whatsoever. It is not a laughy, jokey kind of situation,
No, it's a straightforward one. Well, I was surprised to see a streaming film that was better than the original.
Right? Yeah, it does have a kind of fly on the wall quality to it. I mean, it just it tells the story and it's not like you were involved in it. It's not like you would get splashed with goo. It's not like the camera gets splashed with.
There was one moment where I thought a was going to fall on me, but that was just one time.
Yeah, but that's every day.
I was watching this while I was camping. No, I was kidding.
Exactly.
No, there's one scene where I thought something was going to happen to me, but that was just one time. So, but yeah, no, I was right there along the ride with Amber Thunder. What is her name again? I was right there with Amber Mid Thunder. I think she deserves an award, like you said.
Absolutely. I mean, the best performance of the year so far. Just absolutely. Yeah.
What do we rate it? I give it I give it a pretty good 4.5 probably.
I would go for 4.5 myself. Yeah. Which is funny. This segment that we're filming, because we film these in groups.
We do?
Both of them were like really good. I mean, over 4 is by a long shot. I would go 4.5.
So whoever thought of this round did a good job.
Yes, good job. It was a very good job. Good boy.
Anyway, I think I just got my screenshot.
Yeah. The two of us, like.
Well, there was a dog in this movie, so kind of a good connection there.
That's right.
Which actually, he deserves an award. He did a good job too.
He does.
They should have an award for best supporting animal. I'm just saying.
Did he wind up being a final dog? Yeah, he did. He made it all the way through. Right?
Yeah.
He did.
The final. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I honestly have to say that I have to go.
Okay, well, slide yourself down the stairs and.
I have to do that.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys.
All right. Have a good one.
The red button.